We'd like to welcome you to KQ on the Avenue. We'd like to welcome you to KQ on the Avenue. We'd like to welcome you to KQ on the Avenue. We'd like to welcome you to KQ on the Avenue.
Because once you have to relate to a person really as a human, then you can't be okay with injustice. You can't be okay with things not being equal and rights being taken away, because now you're like me. Now you need to feed your kids too. You just want a good life for yourself too. And so they don't push those narratives. That's back to Kendrick. That's why it's good that he went and took his stance like he took it, because I'm not going to let you see me like you want to see me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to write this whole narrative myself. And that's the thing with Black art in every sense. Like, they want us to be good times all the time. Like, they want to Florida Evans. That's all.
Remain in the ghetto.
I forgot, baby. You young. Good Times was a show back in the 70s where Black people lived in the ghetto. There was a family. They lived. Let me just explain it to you. I forgot, baby. You young.
But Wayne had something to say. I want to hear from this young man.
Yeah, go ahead, Wayne. What would you have to say?
Y'all threw me off now with the good times thing, because that's crazy.
I'm just talking like he our age. Go ahead.
No, I grew up. I didn't grow up watching Good Times, but I definitely know the show. No. I wanted to actually reserve some time so that we could actually uplift some artists that we know that are actually doing this work. You know what I mean? Any KQ artists that are currently doing this work.
Yeah, well, like just highlighting some of our we're a new organization, but I am just floored by a lot of the authors that we already have on the scene. Nicole Doyley, who is our advocacy director, and she just released her book about raising kids and multiracial families. So she does the footwork in terms of inspirational speaking and whatnot, and holding workshops and whatnot, where she shares about the challenges of being a biracial woman herself, and living on those two worlds, and how parents can navigate that. So she's one. Mildred Mills, who's our assistant editor, she just published a book with another publishing company, but she still serves us because she believes in what we're doing here, and how her memoir is about what it means to be a Black woman, the family dynamics, the relationship dynamics that are involved, and also the corporate dynamics that are involved. And then she inspires others around the country. We have authors like Y. Kendall. She had one of my favorite stories called The Keto Story, where, though it's a fiction short story, it is a commentary on what's going on, the neglect and lack of accountability in the urban community. And I mean, she hits it like only a sister can hit it. Nobody else can say, we got to get this together. And she's a caregiver herself, but talking about the care that's needed for our children in the Black community. So she's a phenomenal author that we get to hear more from in Black Butterfly that's coming out. And one more I just want to share, Russell Nichols, and this is why organizations like ours need to exist. Russell Nichols, he's a playwright, and he submitted to our holiday playwright contest. And it's, that's a contest for BIPOC community. And he's one of the very few Black playwrights that came in. And honestly, reading his material, I say, if somebody was white or Chinese, or they wouldn't get the important stuff he's saying in these two plays he submitted. And reading his stuff, it was like, dude, he was talking about the game before I saw it before Kendrick even played it out on the Super Bowl stage. Russell Nichols, a playwright, mapped out a game on stage where you can see where the players, and it was all talking about Black men, the game that they are actually in, which is not like the game that others are in. So it's wonderful to work with the type of authors and poets that we work with who are already engaged in social justice. Yeah, man. So it's exciting to see what the type of novice, and these are not so much novice, I can't say novice, but not celebrated like a celebrity would be. You know what I mean? And it's important that we get these type of voices on the shelf because the big five publishers, they are publishing, celebrities like Kevin and Hart, which we know those celebrities aren't necessarily writers, and we want to get some authentic writers in on the game to explain what's happening in our communities.
Kinsman Avenue.
KQ on the Avenue is made possible in part with funds from Genesee Valley Council of the Arts Aid to Localities program.